Facts don't. Can you tell who we're covering today?
I think I might get a bit of an idea here.
Yeah.
Do I have to pay for medical
Crane
bills?
operator? Yeah! Oh, you think you might know, huh? Oh, it's not like you just flung me with it, did you, buddy? Yeah! Yeah! You're lucky that... Oh, we do have a podcast. I'm bringing this up on our podcast. All right.
Oh.
We're covering David Dobrik today. A person that actually Fax and I used to watch for his daily vlogs back in the day. And his downfall.
Yeah. We pray on that.
Do we pray on downfalls? I thought we celebrated them.
You know, it's a mixture of the both. Just depends on the creator.
Yeah.
All the pieces.
Oh yeah, he terrible. This video gonna be great. So I hope you buckle in your seatbelts for some fun and check out the original creator of the video in the description below. They are super duper sweet. They gave us permission to react to these videos and just support the original content. While you're here though, subscribe. Yes. And also leave a comment. Today's code word, so I know that you actually watched the full intro, is crane, right? Or should be alcohol or losing brand deals.
No.
Oh, topical. What do you call it at that point, right? Anyways, hope you subscribe. Let's get into it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, I think Fax picked this one today, right?
Ooh, I did.
Okay, tell me why you chose this one.
A little bit of David Dobrik. I watched back in the day. I think it was a period of time where I binged a lot of videos in a row since they're so short, sweet, compact. But this man was secretly something else. Or more, he was openly something else. Actually, you know what? Once we get into that portion. Don, do you know anything about this dude at all?
No, I just know they made a video toothpaste that was really big or something like that.
What?
Toothpaste?
He did like a really, yeah, I swear he done like a video of toothpaste that was like, that got really big in the street or something like that. It was like a really big video. I can't remember. That's the only video I've seen of him.
Wait, like
He done something, it's like foam
science,
and it was like really, yeah. It was like really big, because it went, I remember it was all over Instagram and I thought I'd check it out.
I don't recall this, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll take it.
Wait, I feel like I'm a psychopath here.
Nah,
I'm thinking about something.
Okay, yeah, Fax knows. Yeah, I just,
Okay.
something I don't know, that's fine. I know more about the controversies.
Ooh.
But I will let our brother speak today. He made it exactly 10 minutes on the dot for this video, so I know he getting them good ad revenues. Love that for you, bestie. So let's bust it down.
I randomly found myself on this side quest to find out who the worst YouTuber in existence
Where's
is.
Durag at? Sorry.
EDP, we've done
Hey,
it's on
mention. Take it off.
we've done Jack Dorothy, and today we find ourselves at David Dobrik. Now, I basically figured out what all the YouTubers have in common. They will do anything for likes and views, and their grasp of human emotion is not up there with the best of them. Y'all seen that movie Nightcrawler? Jake Gyllenhaal's character, if you've seen it, you know who I'm talking about. That is who, more specifically, Jack Dorothy and David Dobrik are. If you haven't seen the movie, it's basically this guy with like an insane lack of social awareness who will film any newsworthy content, no matter how tragic and insane, just for views.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Let's talk about David Dobrik.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Problem.
Nice segue.
Anything for the views, and I mean anything. And people first began.
I realized I didn't have the subtitles on. I should do that for people.
Understand this because
makes
of
it
what happened
easier.
to his friend named Jeff. The crazier the content, the more people will tune in. So David Dobrik decides to get a group of his friends, grab a crane, and swing his friends around the crane. David's lawyer probably said, David probably said, that's my name, don't wear it out. His friend said, yeah, let's do it. Where's the crane operator? David said, he right here. David hops inside the crane. He starts swinging his friends around. He swings around one friend. The friend flies over. Boom, crashes. Everyone rushes over to the friend to see if he's okay. David said, we got that. And of course, David posted start. See, his friend flew over and fell. Us on YouTube don't know how much is fake, how much is not. Well, his friend comes out and says, oh no, this is very real. I'm in the hospital.
I'm in
He
a
almost lost
mash.
his eye, broke a bunch of things, had a host of injuries. But he doesn't really blame David for what happened. So everyone's like, okay, all good. The friend Jeff must have consented to this. This was probably just like some sort of freak accident, no biggie. And while of course it most definitely appeared to be a freak accident, David probably shares a little bit of blame in this, right? Well, everyone else thought so. So a deal was basically formed. Jeff, you come out, you say, oh, it was like a freak accident. Don't mention David. David, pay for my medical bills because they're pretty expensive. David said that sounds like something a normal, healthy adult would do. I say yes, I will help you. Everyone said, woo! David don't help him. David said, y'all not listening.
What?
I say yes. That don't mean I'm
What?
Time
He
for our story
didn't?
break with our sponsor, ExpressVPN. So
Wait
first
a
of all,
minute,
what's
wait a
a
minute.
VPN? Well, a VPN is designed to help.
He didn't pay for his medical after all of that? And medical bills in America are expensive.
Oh, they are. And also, he has so much money. When I mean so much money, I mean he got so much money.
Well, he rich.
Oh, he's
Millions on millions on
millions on millions on millions
Really?
rich. Yeah.
Just
yeah,
off
yeah.
YouTube or like what? Like what does he?
I need you to imagine somebody who makes 5 to 6 minute long videos max, usually 4 to 5 minute long videos, every single day that hits like 20 million views, 30 million views daily.
Oh.
Who has celebrities on all the time. He brings on like Josh Peck, like remember Drake and Josh, that show?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Jake
so
and
Josh,
yeah.
he brings Josh on all the time. He becomes a main part of the vlog squad. So he's on there almost like every second, third day. Then we also got people like Kylie Jenner pulling up, vibing.
What?
Selena Gomez has made an appearance. They have like
What?
actual A-listers who pull up in these videos, who just sometimes only for 10 seconds, they go, hey, we're hanging.
Legit.
That's it. And it's so casual and so crazy that people are like, who are we going to see today? And sometimes he does not even use them in the thumbnail. So you genuinely don't know what you're going to get in the video.
Yo, so he's like that. To the point you don't even need the celebrity in the thumbnail for you to even get the view. Yeah. Oh, okay, so he's making
Crazy.
ease.
Yep.
I think nowadays, I don't know if he was banned of anything, but isn't he like just purely just making money off Snapchat now?
Yeah, he has a Snapchat thing now. Yeah. But he like ghosted YouTube after like all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then, well, the fate of some of his friends is really cringe and sad.
Oh,
really?
yeah. Bro, I hope we get into that. Like one specific
Yeah, we'll see if the
person,
video
and
gets
then
into it before I talk
story.
about it, because I don't
Okay,
want to. I don't want to
yeah.
spoilies.
Yeah, I saw that he
Online
didn't upload for like 2
activity,
hours,
private and
2
secure,
months,
making
2
you
years.
a lot more anonymous. Now, as you probably guessed, ExpressVPN is one of these VPNs. And on top of encrypting your data and helping protect your information from hackers, ExpressVPN's many premium servers allow it so you get to keep your internet speeds, which for me is massively
Internet speed is
important. If
trash.
I can my speeds, them hackers can have my info. They got it. But again, with ExpressVPN,
My internet
you
speed's
don't
good.
have
I
to
pay too
choose.
much
Now,
money.
By far my favorite
Same.
feature of ExpressVPN
I think I got a gig.
your online
Yeah, I think I got a
location, which
gigabyte.
allows you to see content from all
it doesn't
over
work
the
like that?
world. If you want to watch a show
Huh?
that's only shown in England,
Do you actually
then
get a
bam,
gig?
change your location. to
Yeah,
England.
mine unplugged in.
Good to go. Now, right now, you can take advantage of
England!
ExpressVPN's Black Friday Cyber Monday offer, getting you the absolute best VPN deal you'll find all year. Use my special link in the
This
description. to
outs
get
how
4
far
extra
along,
months
how
with the
far
12-month
ago, how
plan,
long
or
ago,
6
how long
extra months
ago.
with the
We watched this
24-month
video.
plan, totally free.
Yeah,
Go to
yeah, this is really- we are free.
EVI to get an
We
extra
recorded
4 months or
ahead.
6 months of ExpressVPN absolutely free. And now back to our story. So David's friend Jeff comes out and says, "Yo, he threw me." Everyone said, "What you talking about, Jeff?" He said, "Look at that video again. Look at the dude in the swinging thing. It's David. He threw me." Everybody said, "Ain't no way, David." David said, David just didn't say anything about it. But then Jeff comes out and says, "Oh, and also David's not helping pay for my medical bills." This time everyone's like, "David." So David had to
that's
say something. David says,
insane.
"This is the worst thing that ever happened to me." Jeff had the audacity to get hurt. Shout out my boy. Love, but come on, bro.
What?
David starts getting some heavy backlash. People are like, "David, you know this isn't
Wait,
about
what?
you, right? Scratch that. Don't even."
He really be like, this is the worst thing ever happened to me, though.
That's what he actually said in the video.
I don't
In-
remember
in-
it was bar for bar, but it was something along the lines of that, to the point where it got memeified. So I remember the memes about it. I don't remember what he said directly, though.
What?
Damn.
This is
Yeah.
the worst day of my life because your bro got hurt and you didn't pay. Oh my god.
No, he meant like the day that all down was the worst day of his life. He's trying to garner sympathy for himself.
You
Can't
wasn't the
believe
one
this
that
happened
got
to me,
in
man.
Yeah,
the
he's not the one who got
hospital,
hit. Exactly.
What's swinging?
I'm the victim here. Come on.
Yeah. That energy.
Man.
I don't remember bar for bar what he said. I just remember the memes more than anything else, though. So, yeah.
Damn.
People were real dogging on him back then. Oh, deservedly so.
Let's start looking into more videos. People start going back and seeing if he has this behavior in other videos. And lo and behold, he does. And here's where it starts to get wicked. By the way, the end of Jeff's story is Jeff sued him. I don't know what happened after that, but I believe David's dragging the suit out in court. Anyway, people go back to David's videos and find out he's being pretty harsh to his friend. Like weird, not understanding harsh. He keeps making fun of his friend's height, video after video. His friend's visibly uncomfortable. His friend tells him, yo, David, I don't rock with those jokes. Like, you're taking it a little too far. David says, okay. Well, you're out the group then. Gone. The black face.
Yeah.
You already know he about to go crazy with that when he does blackface in a few videos. David said, funny, right? His friend says, not really though. David says, well, you know what'd be even funnier? He tells that same African-American friend, all right, look, we got this girl that you're about to kiss like for the shot, but she's gonna wear like a mask. His friend said, all right, cool. And well, it turns out the person
Oh,
wearing
I'm
the mask
sorry. Oh, he bringing this up, and I just had a whole ass like flashback. Oh, no, I need everybody get your assholes puckered and listen up. Okay, because this issue's crazy. Okay, get ready.
girl, but a middle-aged man. David does the voice. Ha, we gotcha. This is the middle-aged man. His friend goes, what? David goes, ah. You get his reaction on camera? But this joke.
Do you see a problem with that, Don? He said, oh, hey, buddy. Hey, we gonna get you to kiss this hot girl, but she gonna be wearing a mask. And then
It's
it's
an
actually,
old man.
Yep,
They tongue made out.
they full on made out.
For a solid
Tongue,
amount of
open
time.
mouth,
Oh, it was
everything.
a proper. It wasn't like a. It was a proper lip.
It was a
like,
proper lick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So like completely unconsensual. Like that's up. And it's like, and the thing that like really bothers me about that is like, oh, you think it's funny because it's a dude, right? Because if you did that to a chick, you knew you would never do that if it was a chick. Like you up for that. Like that's not funny. That's just up to do to your homie. To just do to anybody. That's the same behavior.
If because I first I thought, oh, it was just a kiss. That's not that deep. I just thought it was like a mwah, but there was a.
No,
damn.
it was like he yeah.
Oh damn.
Terrific.
Oh, but it keeps going. Don.
There's more.
Jonathan, there's more.
Actually much darker than it seemed. See, that friend that we're talking about is from a place called Compton, California, which is on the rougher side as far as city goes.
From Compton?
Instead of explaining the relationship between rough cities and not rocking with guys kissing guys, let me just put it to you like this. The people in Africa, his name is Seth. The people in Seth's neighborhood are not going to take too kindly to him kissing another guy. They'll never let him forget.
Right.
So Seth tells David, dude, I told you about my neighborhood and all that. That's not cool. David says, but it is cool. In fact, David doubles down. He goes on a podcast and says, my favorite prank that I've ever played was making my friend Seth kiss another dude. Why? Because of the fact that people in Seth's neighborhood are not gonna take kindly to that. That's
And
why
I did not.
it's funny.
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't even know about the follow-up part. I did not know about him saying that after. That is fucking insane.
That's wild.
Holy sh!
Can't help himself. He just doesn't understand. Moving on. He constantly filmed one of his friends, Trisha, while she's having arguments with her significant other. She's telling him a lot of times, "Lo, you gotta stop doing that. These are like really serious arguments we're having." Of course, David says no. He thinks the more serious, the better. David wants to get closer. He films them in the shower at one point. They're like, David. Doing? David's like, no consent to any of this. He's just going. Now, here's where it starts to get wicked. Business Insider then comes out with an article saying, oh, we're playing the David's Insane game? We got something for you. They did an investigation and they found one of David's old vlogs. It's David and a couple of his friends inviting some college girls over. Now, if David's a weirdo, chances are he got some weirdo friends. But
And before we get to this part, I'm gonna just put a quick trigger warning for SA. because, you know, trying to look out. You're welcome. That's all.
Girls are being
Okay.
That's all I gotta
Malcolm,
say.
yeah.
Specifically, David's friend whose name I forgot. I'm not gonna give him the respect of looking it up, so we're just gonna call him Corny Guy. Specifically,
Corny Guy!
Corny Guy, who just keeps pouring this girl drinks. But the girl, according to the laws of the United States of America, can't technically drink, but he keeps pouring. They keep filming.
Oh,
Corny
I
Guy-
want to say I apologize for not saying that S.A. Warner earlier in the video because the other guy got smooched unconsensually. That's my bad. I just want to say that real quick. Thank you.
Guy then takes the girl to a room with another girl, and the worst thing you can imagine happens. How do I know the worst thing you can imagine happens? Because David doesn't stop filming. They start going over to the door like,
What?
Yep.
what I think he's doing, and they make it seem like it's all good, it's all great for the camera, but in reality, the person who went inside with Corny Guy and girl with a lot of drinks came out and says something bad just happened, and I'm a witness. David and them said, we're gonna take this part out of the vlog, but there's so much evidence of the girl not being able to walk, them helping her out of the apartment, David and his friends saying, yo, we just did something wild last night. Somebody says illegal last night. David says, yeah. And people come out and confirm the story. There's no running away from it. So David has to apologize. And his apology is not my fault. Everybody said, no, David, try again. He said, try again. He makes another apology. He says, this is my fault because those were my friends. I was like, yeah. He's like, and I shouldn't have allowed them to do that. I was, and he makes what people call a halfway decent apology. But in my opinion, that first apology kind of told you everything you need to know. It was enough for a good amount of people to accept his apology, but not enough to keep his empire going. People were like, nah, David, that's not it. So he stops posting on YouTube. But remember everything we talked about in this video. David and his emotional not understanding. Y'all think he hopped off YouTube and was like, let me just take a break. What I'm doing ain't right. No, that's what he wants you to think. He's on something called Snapchat. He quite literally just made a business decision.
Bruh.
YouTube people don't like me, so let me rebrand. He goes on Snapchat and starts posting on Snapchat and making a lot of money. He basically cut his losses and decided to lay low. Now, his views on Snapchat aren't like the views that he used to get on YouTube, but it still seems he's able to sustain himself with a huge chunk of cash. But anyway, yeah, that's what David Dobrik's doing. And I have a request. I'm not really on social media like that, like I told y'all in my last video. So I missed out on a lot of these huge, insane YouTube moments. Tell me another person to cover who's an insane YouTuber.
He does such a good ass job recapping this show. I love that. He does
It's
a great
good,
job.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Makes it so entertaining and like
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Yeah, he good. He's so
Yeah.
engaging when he's storytelling. I'd be so lost in his sauce. I'm like, damn, you good. You so good. Yeah, David Dobrik up. Like, where's your human decency to not be like, oh, that's up. They went into a room and she's super. Hey.
Even to pay for your friend's medical bill as well. Even you're the one that was running the
Yep.
man.
And it was
And
crazy.
to make your friend kiss up lips up another man when he's like, and he even double. That's the best prank I've done because
Yeah, and like just to put the
Oh,
fucking extra
man.
blow on it too. You know what I'm saying? Like just the extra little cattishness. Like there's just man, the vlog era of YouTube was crazy. I was like the most online time I was probably during vlog era / makeup era. And then I was super IRL pilled. Yeah, I was doing a real life-ish. Oh my God,
Damn.
imagine. And then, yeah, now I'm back to being terminally online. But, you know, for a time period, that's why there's a whole blank area in my knowledge of online culture. For this time period, I was set. For the current time period, I'm set. In between,
I
no.
never really watched vlogs and nothing though. I don't know. It didn't really interest me. I don't really care what you lot are doing for the day. I don't know you. So I was just like, I'm watching that.
For me, it was just that, like, when it came to David's in particular, it was always something crazy. Like, he always had something. Even if it was just like 4 minutes long, he always had something.
I mean, even who's the older guy who
Jason Nash.
That him as well. I don't know enough about him, but like even what he's doing currently, where he's like
Begging on TikTok.
Yeah, that's it. That was
Mhm.
Begging on TikTok for what?
Oh yeah, he goes
Money.
live on TikTok and begs for money.
Really?
And
So-
he had like a podcast with Dave, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I saw a clip where he said like they had an option to continue the podcast for like 10 mil or something like that, and David said no.
Yep.
And now this guy's
And-
on
What?
TikTok begging every
Oh, they're
day.
not friends anymore.
Oh, they
Well,
are.
they're technically still friends, says Jason Nash. And Jason's openly been like, yeah, I would call David and be like, hey man, I just making payments on the house. I don't know if I can make payment. Like this is getting crazy. And David would be like, yeah, that's cool. And he's want to shoot some pool. And like just totally just not give a about his friend's financial ruin because he decided to decline a podcast and no longer is making videos. And that was Jason Nash's whole income. Now, I'm not saying Jason Nash is a good person. I'm just telling you that part of his financial scenario.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, now he begs on TikTok. That's his whole thing. And people keep telling him, why don't you just make YouTube videos? And he goes, I can't. And they're like, why can't you just go get like a job, right? Drive Uber or something. He goes, I can't.
Yeah.
Content
Why?
chose me. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be real with you.
what?
100% is that, I went to university. I did all that stuff. I got that backup education. I had previous jobs to this. I got old and started doing YouTube full time. I also own 2 restaurants. Like, I got a lot of fallback options. I cannot imagine a world where I'm like, nah, let me just beg for money on the internet. Like, what? What?
Yeah. No, it's true.
You got house payments. Get your together. God damn.
You're like an old ass dude as well. Like you
Mhm.
clearly have been through. Like if you're hard on times, man, like it ain't hard to just get a job.
I mean, the job economy is pretty brutal, right? The job market right now is tough, but he's in a location where you can get real good Uber jobs, man. Just because of his location where his house is, right? That's the thing, is that he's in an area where like it's harder to get Ubers out in his area in particular because he got bougie ass houses, house and vibes, right? So it's like you can make that money. You don't have the same issue a lot of other people have right now.
Maybe it's just a pride thing, innit? Because he was maybe at his height.
Yeah.
Maybe he sees
Oh, it's
Uber's
definitely
like
a pride thing. Oh, it's
yeah, he's
definitely
like, I can't
that.
get a job because you know what I mean?
Yeah, because the content chose me, bro. You're not making content, you're begging online. You're
And
e-begging.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
not content,
yeah,
my friend.
Yeah, like make a video. And even then, right? It's like we do reaction content, but / commentary because we like to talk a lot and have discussions, and that's a little different too.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, is that we all do have fallback options if something messed up. Like we do have like a way of being like, oh, I have a way to get around in life. Even if it came down to it and we were like, oh, cool. Like I used to be a waitress for like 8 years. If I had to do that, I would do that in a heartbeat if I needed to, right?
Yeah.
I got
true,
no.
yeah.
I don't find anything beneath me. That's stupid. That's
No.
stupid.
Money's money, man. You get it how you can. That's so you begging is a bit yeah, so get it how you can, but you got it. Like there's other ways for you to make more money than just sitting on the screen going, please donate to me. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I mean, really, if you wanted to use that money anyways, you could use it towards our Patreon.
Oh, okay. God damn.
Oh
I
man.
had to. It was such an easy transition. I had
Yeah,
to.
that's a shout. That's a shout. I can't lie. That's a shout.
Anyways, we're wrapping this video up. As per usual, check out the original video linked in the description below because we do love this storyteller. It's so good. Much love, Matt.
Yes,
love to him
sir.
always. I'm also actually going to link his Twitter there this time as well. That's actually how I reached out to him. And he is a sweetheart. So, show him some love as always. Hey, you. That's right, with the beautiful face. Or the stinky one. I don't know which one you are today. But don't forget to like and subscribe because you're bed rotting with the besties. And we do upload very frequently. We upload daily on our personal channels as well. So you can check out those if you feel like you're bored on the internet. But hey, hope you stick around. We'll catch you later. And see you next time. Bye.
Peace.